Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from Always Shipper in the newly buffed Gatsha. Looks like they did end up doing some of the things we were talking about. They did lower the reload time on the hammer gun to 12 seconds, which, yeah, we were thinking it needed that. I think we were debating the idea of chain explosion missiles, but they did ultimately do that. Gave it a good all-around stat increase, and they even did increase the hitbox on the claw so that it's easier to hit down to mobile suits. So, yeah, really nice overhaul. Tried to get something with it myself a while back, and just it was one of those nights where I could not get anything going, so very grateful to Shipper for sending this my way. And, yeah, in terms of the free 4-star spins they've been doing the last couple of days, I did get the Rosen Zulu today, so I finally have that. I believe if it's like it usually is this time of year, those suits should go to recycle tickets like probably tomorrow. So if you did not get the one you're looking for, it should be available soon. And if you don't have the tickets, it will cycle back through ultimately. But yeah, that's pretty much the state of things at the moment, and yeah, it's been a nice quiet day. It was a nice birthday, so thank you to everybody who wished me a happy birthday. That was nice, and yeah, it was a good one. Angel got me the Dragon Quest 1 and 2 remake for the PS5, so I've been having trouble getting into the 3. So I am a release order kind of person, so maybe doing 1 and 2 first will feel better. So, you know, that's just, I'm weird. But yeah, other than that, well, my brother got me a neck massager for my various spinal problems. It feels really nice and kind of like your head's being chewed on by a giant robot hippo, but you know, not in a bad way. So, yeah, that was really nice, and you know. A friend made me some cookies, so yeah, it was a good day all around. And that is a full armor striker custom, I believe. It's at least a striker custom. If yeah, I don't think it is the full armor. I have a little trouble with those in custom color schemes sometimes. Okay, yeah, that's definitely the standard one, and that was some lag. Like that was a good solid. Like half. Oh, that's because the White Rider landed a shot from halfway across the world. I was about to say that was a good half second after those after that downswing that shipper exploded. But yeah, yeah, just kind of just low brain day. But you know, relaxing is always a nice thing to do. You know, on a birthday or any other kind of occasion at this point. There's nothing wrong with having a relaxing day as opposed to an exciting day. You know, personally, I feel like as I get older, I value the relaxing days more when you get down to it. But ooh, good timing on smacking that camphor. Yeah, because camphor, of course, it can be built for better defenses to a certain degree, but the only like natively half decent defense a camphor has is melee. So a ranged attack like the hammer gun is going to absolutely thrash it. Speaking of thrashing, let's see. Okay, got around that suit so that it could not land its downswing. That's good. And yeah, it is stuck in melee and taking all the chain explosion damage, which left it very vulnerable to a good claw-based follow-up. So yeah, Gatsha's looking pretty good. And yeah, just like I said, fully brain. But yeah, like I mentioned yesterday, they did show stats for both the suits they're about to nerf and the supports at 750. So you know, just interesting to see that. And I'm wondering, I'm hoping, you know, just to be really selfish, even immediately after the Festival of Buffs, I am hoping, yeah, that did connect, even though the iframes kicked in. Good. I really hope that the nerfs don't take up 2 slots for the 10 monthly buffs. Selfish as that is, just because, yeah, I want I want more suits to get fun revisions because, again, there's got to be like 600 mobile suits in this game now, or close to it. So, and there's always going to be ones that need revision because, the nature of the game has changed over 8 years, and power creep is a thing. So, yeah, it's nice to it's nice to get a chance to bring older things back out. Let's see, beyond that. Okay, beyond that is the verbal tick of the night, just for the record. But okay, bomb planted at the Allied base. Not really an issue, because even after they hit the 2-minute mark, it's not going to be anywhere near enough to cost Shipper's team the lead. So, yeah, all they really kind of have to do is hang together, and since the enemy team is going on the offensive, presumably without the base bomber, that gives the Allied team a pretty solid advantage. That is, of course, the calculus of base bombing, which is if your team is already not managing to hang together well enough that a base bomb is the only way to get yourself back, back into a decent range. There's a very good chance that while they're down a person, it's just going to get worse. Good shots with the hammer there. The hammer does cause heavy stagger, which is really valuable. And sometimes lately, I swear heavy stagger does not last as long as it used to. Maybe I'm just imagining that, but yeah, I don't know, seems a little faster, but I could be wrong on that. Be honest, like if they have concerns about balancing heavy stagger, oh, nice exchange there. If they have concerns about balancing things with heavy stagger, like giving like ranges to the time of heavy stagger could be, would not be a terrible idea. But yeah, actually, to their credit, the enemy team did manage to get a little closer. I think it, of course, looks closer because of the. And once you get over 5 digits, the numbers just don't look as far apart as they were before. But yeah, they're definitely giving it a solid try, but I'm pretty sure Shipper's team has this. So, yep, yeah, and he is doing some great work with that hammer. And yeah, the chain explosion missiles are chain explosion missiles, and I believe fire missiles as well, mean that build stun does not decrease. They prolong that. So yeah, just being able to keep the stun value for something at current levels, if not increase it, very, very valuable. And of course, heavy stagger means you can actually get in melee. So yeah, good round. And yeah, like I said, pretty solid effort by the enemy team. But yeah, Shipper's team managed to hold on to that lead very nicely. So let's take a look at final stats. Yeah, not surprised. 5,400 out of that 14,000 was Shipper. 131,000 damage, 10 and 2. So, yeah, really excellent round. Thank you for sending it my way. And that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more. Till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later. Yeah, so in addition to the chain explosion missiles, the Gatsha got another 2,500 hit points. Or no, excuse me, 1,500. I can math. Went from 15,500 to 17,000. Walking speed went up 5 points from 115 to 120. Thruster capacity went up 5 points from 60 to 65. It got an extra slot in each of its 3 locations, so it went from 11,508 to 12,609. It has damage control level 1, so it's now harder to build stun by a little bit. At level 3 and up, it gets level 2, so even harder. It's got special leg buffer level 2 at the first level, and starting at level 3, it gets special leg buffer 3. And level 3 and 4 got the level 1 and 2 of the composite high mobility combat system, which I believe up both boost speed and turning speed, I think it is. I probably don't have that right. I always forget what that one does. So the hammer gun got 200 points more power at level 1. Reload time was shortened from 15 seconds to 12. It is quicker to swap to. So yeah, that's significantly better all around. The combat nail gained another 100 points of power, went from 2200 to 2300. And hit detection on the downswing is better. The speed of the missiles, of the standard missiles, has been increased. Those are always a really useful thing since they can be fired while boosting, and them moving faster is just going to help. Chain explosion missiles, of course, are new. So yeah, that's going to be really quite good, I think. So at 350, the general type average is 50.1%. Level 1 Gatsha was at 44.4. Rival win, same. And the Gatsha's rival win rate was 44.6. Damage dealt was not terrible, 59,000 versus the average of 61, but the losses were horrible. An extra half a robot every round, basically. Average is 3.4 for generals. It was at 3.9. And yeah, at 400 and up, things just get more dire. 49.7 is the average for generals at 400. For win rate, level 2 Gatsha had 41.5. His rival win rate was 33.3% against a 50.6 average win rate. And yeah, it was 15,000 points down on damage, 55,000 versus a 70,000 damage average. And yeah, the losses are even worse. It's up to 4.1 against a lower average MS loss of 3.3 per round. Level 3, the win rate is still going down. It's at 39.4. The average is 49.5% for generals at 450. Rival win rate has actually gone up a little bit, which is interesting. 43.9 versus 49.7. That's about the same difference as the level 1. Yeah. However, yeah, damage is still not good. It's interesting because it's about the same spread as the previous level, which was 70 versus 55. This is 71 versus 56. Back to a half a robot being the additional losses here. And at 500, yeah, the lowest win rate of the 4. The level 4 is at 38.5 against the 50.1 average. 50.5 rival win rate, and it was down to 29. Damage was a little higher than the levels 2 and 3 at 59,000, but the damage dealt has gone, on average, has gone up for generals to 78k. So it's like probably the biggest disparity of the bunch. And MS losses were up to like 8/10 of a mobile suit. 3.2 is the general average, and it was at 4.0. So yeah, definitely needed the help, and it certainly looks like it is doing better now.